If your enhancements are pure Tangerine games, can 3 million start solo queue for 200 rounds hit 10 billion? Let me show you how it's done. Not only is it possible, but the process is actually really easy. At round 148, it was just a special bot match with no real players. That bot died with another, so I skipped the insurance loot, grabbed the box, and left. Total cost was under a stack of A ammo, and I brought out 720,000. Take a look at this movement route. Now, round 149 was a bit more standard. I respawned, swept the card as usual, and wanted to set up on the road. I didn't see anyone ahead, so I thought no one had spawned, and just stood there healing. Then, in classic fashion, I stood still and didn't move, and even though he had the chance, he couldn't take me down. For Tangerine matches, this kind of thing is pretty basic, totally normal. Nice job, that really gave me a scare. We kept aiming straight while backing up, and if he didn't rush us, we could have made it to a safe spot. When I saw him throw a Molotov, we tossed a grenade to wear him down a bit. He was probably still healing, so there was no need for us to get into close combat with him. Better to play it safe and keep our distance. But since we didn't see him, after making sure our safety was on, we just headed straight to the motel. There's no point getting tangled up with him for too long. Let's grab the big loot first, then deal with everything else. After unlocking the insurance exemption at the cemetery, we went straight to open the main guest room. Spoiler alert, that insurance was actually taken by the guy who came later, but we managed to get a kill inside room 201. Since we heard gunshots coming from the stables, we decided to throw a smoke grenade before opening 201. Playing it safe is always the priority. After getting the big loot, we reloaded our ammo first. Then we heard gunshots coming from the cemetery, so it seemed like that guy was about to come over. That's why we decided to wait here for him for a bit. It was pretty coincidental. Just as we finished getting ready, he showed up. We had already closed the door to room 201, so let's see if he tries to come in and open it. Pay attention to the details. When he gets right in front of us, suddenly turn on the laser. Let's check the bag. Nice, it's maxed out with 6 sets plus a gobble each 4. There are gunshots over by South Wheat. We checked the positions through the window here, but don't see anyone. Didn't we just mention this a moment ago? There are gunshots coming from the direction of the stables, so let's check out the stables first. But we can't just rush over there. If he's already on the green belt, he'll have the high ground over us. We need to circle around to the cemetery first, and then get onto the green belt from the middle section of the cemetery. While we were rotating positions, we heard more gunshots from the stables. It could be someone from the other side of the map coming over, so let's crouch here for a bit and wait for him. If no one shows up after more than 30 seconds, then it means the person at the stables actually went to the other side, not the other way around. So we'll just follow their route and clear each spot along the way. The airdrop landed near South Wheat, and just now there were more bot gunshots, so we're coming over to check out the positions. Be sure to watch out for the second floor windows first, there are more bot gunshots again. Judging by this direction, it's most likely at the airdrop location, so let's head to the small stable first. What does it mean when you hear someone throw a grenade? It definitely means there's a fight going on, so let's just wait and see for about 20 seconds to see if we can pick up any new info. Based on what we know now, it's most likely someone went for the airdrop and got hurt, so someone else threw a grenade to try to blow them up. If nothing happens after 20 seconds, let's push forward and rotate to a new spot. See, when you start to lose patience, it means your enemy's patience is probably running out too. The last one is probably over by the southern wheat field, so let's throw a flashbang in that direction to clear the area first. Let's be a bit cautious, just in case he's already rotated. Toss a flashbang first. There's a bot here, which means anywhere the bot can see, there aren't any real players. So we'll move slowly through this gap, inching forward bit by bit. This person is most likely near the wall, not too far away, otherwise he wouldn't be able to throw grenades that reach the airdrop. So let's go for a wide area attack and toss some grenades to probe first. Notice, even though I'm only throwing 3 grenades, the area they cover is actually really big. See that? Sure enough, he couldn't hold back anymore. We move in closer and throw another grenade roughly in that area. We don't necessarily have to blow him up. Just chipping away at his health or giving him a ringing in his ears is good enough. Don't throw all the grenades in the same spot. Make sure you cover the right area. Even if he's only hit by the edge of the blast, the combined damage from these grenades is still pretty high. Make sure to jump when you throw, and check where your grenade lands so you can adjust your next throw's trajectory. Alright, now that his health is about right, you have to be extra careful in a close quarters fight, or you could easily get your face blown off. So if you've invested in me, don't rush in first. Make sure to wear him down before going in. I've done a lot of solo 100-game challenges before, and I often lose my streak after 7 or 11 wins. The reason is that I like to rush in and then I get my face blown off. So unless you absolutely have to, don't just charge straight in. If you've been jumping around for a while and still haven't seen anyone, then we need to check if they're sticking close to the wall. So raise your view as high as possible, toss a couple of stun grenades just right, and since there's no one near the wall, that means he can only be hiding by the haystack up ahead. I heard him scream miserably. He sounds like he's in really bad shape. I thought the stun grenade hit him. So let's throw another well-placed frag grenade. Still didn't get him, so that means he's definitely by that haystack. Now I'm out of offensive grenades, so I need to make sure he doesn't set up near the wall. So I throw 2 flashbangs toward the wall. Even if he's by the haystack, it's fine. At least he'll be disoriented and won't know where I'll come out from. My gut keeps telling me he's by the haystack, but the sounds I hear always seem to come from the wall. Man, you really can't play without headphones. Then I see there are 2 loot boxes here. What does that mean? It means the area has been cleared. That's right, usually you only need to take out 5 people to clear the area, because in Tangren matches, most players are solo wolves. That's one of the reasons why the game feels smoother and more enjoyable. In Tangren matches, even if you get ambushed first, it doesn't necessarily mean they'll take you out. And if you want to clear the map and get a million prickly pears easily, just play like you normally do. Just be a little more cautious. For effortless play, check out my low-intensity matches, Advanced Tangren guides. I cover Tangren and high-reward gold matches across versions. With the perfect loadout, I easily secured nearly 2 million prickly pears. Thanks for your support. More high-quality full game guides are coming soon. Unlike end. See you next time. Bye-bye.